Emmylou Harris, now 78, has built one of the most respected careers in American music. Known for her angelic voice, heartfelt lyrics, and ability to seamlessly blend folk, country, and rock influences, she has worked with some of the most iconic musicians of the past 50 years. Yet, one of the most meaningful and often discussed professional relationships in her life was with the late John Denver. Their connection went far beyond casual collaboration, and after years of keeping much of it private, Harris has finally spoken up about the truth of their bond. John Denver rose to international fame in the 1970s with songs that celebrated love, nature, and human connection. His music had a purity and optimism that resonated deeply with listeners. Emmylou Harris at the time was establishing herself as a powerful voice in country and folk, admired for her haunting harmonies and authenticity. When the two crossed paths, it was inevitable that their shared musical sensibilities would lead to both collaboration and deep mutual respect. Harris has long admired Denver not just as a performer, but as a person. She recently opened up about how working with him inspired her, noting that his sincerity on and off stage was unlike anything she had ever encountered. Denver's ability to connect with audiences through his storytelling mirrored Harris's own philosophy of music as a vessel for truth and emotion. Together, their harmonies created something timeless, reminding audiences of the beauty of simplicity in song. But Harris also acknowledged the struggles that Denver faced, particularly in his later years. Despite his fame, Denver's personal life was filled with turbulence, including failed relationships and his battles with the pressures of stardom. Harris revealed that she often worried about him, sensing the weight he carried even when he was smiling in public. She described him as a man whose sensitivity was both his greatest strength and his greatest burden. In her reflections, Harris made it clear that Denver's untimely death in a plane crash in 1997 was one of the most devastating losses for the music world, and for her personally. She admitted that it took years for her to fully process his passing, as he was not only a colleague but also a dear friend. She explained that their conversations about life, love, and music were some of the most meaningful moments in her career. To Harris, Denver was more than a fellow performer. He was a kindred spirit who understood the responsibility that comes with making music that truly touches lives. What makes Harris's words so moving is the honesty with which she spoke about Denver's humanity. She did not just remember him as a superstar, but as a man who, like anyone else, had vulnerabilities and moments of doubt. Her tribute reveals that behind Denver's massive success was someone who longed for the same things we all do: love, understanding, and peace. By finally speaking up, Emmylou Harris has given fans a new perspective on John Denver. She has reminded the world that while fame fades, the emotional connections between artists and their audiences endure forever. For Harris, Denver's legacy is not just about chart-topping songs or awards, but about the spirit he carried, one of kindness, sincerity, and hope. At 78, Harris's reflections carry the weight of wisdom and experience. Her words remind us all of the fragile yet profound impact of true artistry and friendship. John Denver may be gone, but thanks to voices like Emmylou Harris's, his spirit continues to soar through the music and the memories he left behind.